Hi folks, thanks so much for getting in touch and tuning into our channel. We're brand new on YouTube. There's a lot of things which are new to us. The digital world, the content, what we need to do to encourage you to follow us. Um, but yeah, I'm Mike and we are the Old Time Land Explorers. This is my stand-in camera lady.
Hi, I'm Jenny.
And she'll probably be doing, well not probably, she will be doing most of the en route capturing of content, etc. So you'll be seeing a lot of probably me as opposed to her on various shots that are taken. Firstly, the subscription story about YouTube and people who watch you and so on. We thank you for coming in because we are brand new, not many people know of us. And this is the short intro of who we are and what we're going to be doing, what sort of content. We're basically the Old Time Land Explorers. When I say that, I mean I'm going back many years of experience that I've had, albeit without a camera, but places I visited and places where I grew up in Central and East Africa play a very great part in what we aspire and desire to do in our content. Where we are currently, we plan to go through and make content and videos on various places we go to, hopefully completely off the tourist route wherever possible. In example of going through Namibia, which is one of our intentions, because we wish to make a series of us going up to the source of the Zambezi, which is just the Zambian side of, you know, the Congo border with the Congo. So that is the aspiration of this whole series that we'll be doing. There is no timetable. We have no timetable. We have no where we must be at what time. Our whole lives is being lived on the road. We've sold everything we had. We've bought other stuff. We had to downsize from a bigger vehicle that we had to the smaller one, which is behind me. Our whole object of this is to be completely self-sufficient. Now, by rule of thumb, we would probably travel in the hours between 10 or 9, 10 o'clock in the morning and through, depending on the temperature of the day, to about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Wherever possible, and completely off tourist routes. It will be done on back roads, roads which have been forgotten. But there will be a lot of things going on where we are and cannot get away from the tourist route. With regards to our channel, we would really love to invite you along to be with us on these journeys that we do. And as we go along, we would like you to subscribe. We would also like you to put the little bell on, because that will let you know when we're uploading a new episode. This episode, which is going to be very extended, though, the way we anticipate all of them to be, will probably cover a journey that will take us probably about a month and a half, where I know a lot of people do it in 4 or 5 days. We have every intention of exploring where we are, camping where we are, and being there for up to a week, 2, 3 weeks, and exploring every single thing we can, whether it be old graveyards, whether it be things of historic appeal, whether it be of animals, whether it be of flora, anything that we can find that will portray our way and our style of life that we've chosen. We want to portray it and make it as interesting as possible. So please join us. Click on subscribe, click on the bell, and if you like what we're doing, a thumbs up is great to have, because I understand, and I'm new to it, that it does help at the end of the day to pay the rent. If you don't like what we're doing, look, that is also okay. But don't give us a thumbs down. Rather, for us, being new at this little digital camera and digital editing on the computer, these things are all new to us. So there's going to be a lot of mess ups in our initial stages of learning how to use this equipment and portray good stuff for you. Don't give us a thumbs down. We can appreciate that we can't please everybody, but rather give us a comment and explain to us how we can improve that. I've watched many people on YouTube some of them much younger than I am, some my age. And I am so impressed when I see these youngsters, what they are doing and how professional they are at virtually from the word go. And I believe that is purely because of the familiarity they have in the digital world, which is there's a tremendous amount for me to learn. Anyway, that all being said and done, our initial episode 1, which is included into this introduction, is going to be from Ceres to Calvinia to Luriesfontein to Ugrabi Falls, through to Pella, along the Orange River, Fjordsdrift, Eksteensfontein, Kubus, right up to the Richtersveld. Now that is a distance which people would probably cover in a week, probably at most people. I can assure you it's going to take us probably a month and a half to do just that. So welcome along, and I think the best thing I can do as I'm looking at this map here now is for me to go and explain to you the route, so at least you've got that on your mind. You can see, okay, this is where they are, and we will from time to time also bring out the map again and show you exactly where we are on our route, what we have found where. So yeah, stick with me, go across to the map table and I can show you what's going on there. All right, this is where we are. We're at Ceres. Actually, we're about halfway. We're about there. Now, our intended route initially will be from here, across there, over these passes here at the Klondike area. We'll be going along through the Hottentots Kloof and the Karoo Poort, or whatever it is there, and it'll be going up. And this is the R355. This is actually a well-known road that goes through to Calvinia. It is in fact one of the, I understand, one of the longest stretches of straight road that goes through to Calvinia. We would be going up here, all along here, up, going up past the Karoo, Tankwa Karoo National Park, which is this area here. Sutherland's up there. We will actually be continuing along here, all this way up. Just keep going up and up through to Calvinia, which is there. Now from Calvinia we will be coming up this way. Calvinia is just off the map here. We will actually be going up there along like this through to Luriesfontein. Just past there we would then turn right. Now this is a farm road all this way up here. Going up to there we would then come up this way. As you can see there, it looks like there is precious little along this route. This is not a tourist route, and it comes out and it sends its way through to the Ugrabis, which is page over, and we're looking at an area here between Luriesfontein and Ugrabis. We would then enter in an area from here. Now once we come in this area, we would be coming also along farm roads, along this way here, up to the cross, I believe it's the N14 here, and would then continue up, and we would, our first sort of mikpunt would be at Ugrabi Falls itself. Alrighty, then from Ugrabis we anticipate this is our route that we'll be taking. We'll be coming all the way down here, getting onto the N14 and go all the way down here through to Pofadder. From Pofadder we go down. We may try and get or find this 4x4 route which goes through to Pella from the N14. Otherwise we'll have to come along and go in this way here. This is basically the start of the Namakwa, what they call the Namakwa 4x4 trail. It goes along the Orange River excuse me, through to Klein Pella. It comes along from Klein Pella. You can go down to the river there and come back up along here, along to Witbank, what they call Witbank, along the Orange River once again through to Melkboom, across to Goodhouse, and then you can come up to here. Now once you get to Goodhouse, you can go along the road there through to that section where you'd pick up again the 4x4 trail along this here, all the way along through to Fields Drift, which is there. Now, from Fields Drift, which is here, we'll be taking this road through Kotzershoop, along this route, along here, down to Extiensfontein, which is there. Now here we understand we need a permit to go up that way, which we're not particularly interested in, but we will be going up through this way here into the Richtersveld. Now there's a whole area here which can be explored, and I know people do this in a couple of days. It'll probably take us probably a couple of weeks. Once we've finished with this area, we would then travel our way through and get through to Sandlingsdrift.